Hey everybody! Welcome to Arcadia RPG. My name is Shane Stevens, and I am joined by our beautiful players, Meredith and Brittany. And we are here to play some Dungeons & Dragons. So, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Really appreciate you guys watching, subscribing, following, whatever. It's super appreciated. We love getting to play, and it's awesome getting to play and share with you guys. So, I want to say thank you to everybody who's watching and continues to watch and show up. You guys are all awesome. So,
we'll be looking at you, but we can't see you.
Good job.
looking at you, but not really looking at you.
Yeah.
You're looking at us.
Exactly.
Don't do it, Brittany. Don't take it there.
Why?
How you can tell we're not scripted.
I'm fine. This
I'm
is fine.
not. It's not.
Not at all. It's all unscripted, live, and in person. But not in person. Maybe something. Anyway, so with that, it is kind of lightningy, rainy, scary outside. So in the slim chance that we lose power, here is your warning now. If it happens, we'll try to get back on, but most likely what will happen is the stream will end for the night, and I'll make sure to do a good recap next week. Just to cover that in case it actually does happen, because I don't have a backup generator. So, with that, I do believe we can jump in. So where we last left off, our group of adventurers.
Three. 2.5. Our
Two-
group
yeah,
of 2.5.
Tune out.
Our two players and one NPC had successfully retrieved a book they were hired to procure by the bookseller who got into some trouble with the Thieves Guild, and he needed the book back. At behest of Fremel, one of the heads of the Shining Library, you were asked to go help him recover, or help him deal with his issues, which turned into recovering the book from somebody who sold it to who had recently left town. Heading out immediately after you were given the quest, you boogied down the road, heading all the way down till you eventually caught up to him. After about 2.5, 3 days of travel, you're like, realized you didn't run into him when you were expecting to. Knowing that, you started to backtrack, where you eventually found tracks leading off the road, where you found the cart overtaken by thieves. Taking all but the leader down, you're able to convince the leader to go back to cordial relationship to the bookseller and to leave you out of it. All while also gaining the book and not informing the previous owner of the book that you did. Receiving some extra payment as thank you, and offer of a discount at a store in Donbod. You left
Which
on
I'm
good
sure will
terms.
come in handy.
Oh, 100%. You left on good terms after getting a nice night's rest, heading back towards Evershire. Upon returning, you saw that the poor folk that were displaced because of the attack on their town had all pretty much settled up into the lower sections of the city, from the city town of Hayvale, where they came from. They had made their arrangements, and things had steadily started going back to normal in Evershire. You returned to town, returned the book, and asked for a copy. Due to the book's nature on Fey politics and the recent incursion of Fey that you've been seeing happening, you figured that might come in handy. So you did that, and you were told to come back in 2 days. You then reported back to Fremel, where you received your payment of two immovable rods, which are sure to come in handy. You then decided to spend your free day doing a little bit of combat. You made your way back to a tunnel system you had previously met to.
You poured a bag of salt on a giant magic snail. A large bag of salt.
Still technically combat.
I regret nothing. It was the only thing that worked.
That was the best idea we ever had.
It's the best one you ever will.
We need to get more salt.
We do.
We need to make sure we stock up on salt because
You never know.
it's always the stupid shit that, like,
You never know how many other flail snails we'll meet.
Hey, it could be a large amount. Who knows? Maybe this whole campaign will just be made up of different tiers of flail snail.
every weekend a new flail snail.
And then at the end, Pip can be able to buy him back and build a home out of the flail snail
Oh my
shell.
god, you're not building a home out of a snail shell!
I mean, come on, that'd be awesome. Like, have a huge family, like, live in the flail snails.
See all the fun you missed last week? If you weren't watching? So yes, you procured some salt, returned to a cave system where you previously saw this said flail snail after learning that it was made of basically expensive magical components.
Hella valuable.
Yeah. You procured a ride from the, or purchased a ride from the Wing Riders, learning that they do that kind of service, just not very often.
They do that.
Do that. You made your way out there in about half a day's time, spending about an hour. You were able to take down the snail using a shit ton of salt, as previously stated, which gave you a bonus. And then you also managed to procure its shell and valuable gems that were attached to the shell. Upon the Ring Riders' return to pick you back up, they were like, I don't know if we can carry that. But with a little bit of negotiation, you convinced them to do so. By the way, you owe them 300 gold pieces.
Yeah, negotiation meaning more money.
Yeah. But out of the 5,000
No,
Did we pay them? We paid them.
Did you pay them?
Yeah,
Okay.
150 each. She
I
wrote down.
wrote it down so I couldn't remember if you guys had paid yet. So
Yeah, we did it.
that's fair. I'll take it.
You're not paying them 300 more GP. That's highway robbery.
No, it's 300 per Wing Rider. No, I'm just
Shut up.
kidding. So you guys paid
This
off
is
the
the
Ring Riders.
bullying Shane portion of the stream now. It starts now.
I have to get her back for all the stuff that shuts me off stream. So.
Fair.
So you guys managed to pay off the Ring Riders, convinced them to carry the shell back for you, and where we left off, you were taking off, heading back towards Evershire. So, you are both, or you all, in the baskets, condensed down. Daph and Pip rode together. Faye rode by herself, being one of the largest of the group.
Damn right.
So,
You don't want a daft
No.
spike in your butt?
Nope.
yeah, being a hedgehog, he's a little spiky. I don't know why
But
it keeps changing.
adorable.
I have the repeat turned on. I didn't want the epic battle music.
We're flying. Epically.
Boss music starts playing. Wait! No! No!
Shit!
And you're in the middle of save, like, where all these health packs come from? Wait, why is there a save portal right here? Where did the epic music come from? Shit!
The shell falls. You're all in the shell, and the shell just falls. What do you do?
Yes. All of a sudden you're falling. What do you do? No, that's for level 20. So you guys are flying back to the city. Condensed down the best you can. Two of the birds are doing their best, or one of the birds is doing his best to carry the flail snail. Like Shell, it's struggling. He's going to be hurting, but they managed to kind of make it happen for you guys. And you are slowly making your way back to Evershire. It is getting later in the day as your day progresses. You got there about noon. Took them a few hours to do their search that they had to do, and then by the time they returned, it was getting about an hour or two past noon. So you're making your way back. You'll get back around darkness. One of the things that we forgot to ask, they would have asked before you guys took off. Where do you want us to set down the snail shell once we return back to the city?
That's a good question. What the hell are we going to do with a giant snail shell that we're supposed to, like...
I'll live in it.
You're not living in the snail shell.
Bye.
Do we know of, like, some kind of shop that deals in this sort of thing? Or perhaps would it be best
the
just
library lady so that she
set it down with
would know how
Fremen?
to, yeah. No, we just put it,
The least likely to cheat us about it, I suppose.
we put it on the top of the library building.
For the top story of the library. Stick it on the
on the
roof.
roof.
You want it on the roof of the Shining Library?
Yeah.
How about a balcony?
That could work.
Sure, it's also shiny. It'll make the whole library more shiny.
The balcony of the floor Fremel's office is on. Because we
Alright,
would know
you
that
know
because
what
we
you-
climbed those stairs.
You know what floor that is, so I'll give that to you. You kind of have a general idea of where her library,
The one that makes more rainbows in this place.
where her office is located, and it does have a balcony.
Yep.
So you guys start flying back. Upon doing so,
Great.
you guys are taking a little bit of a roundabout route. They have a little bit more checking to do. You guys are making your way around, and
Get
about
away from those.
2 or 3 hours into your journey, one of the Dawn Riders, or one of the Ring Riders, points down and says, "Oh, look at that!" As you look down, you see a host of creatures making their way towards the mountain range that you just previously came from. So
Tell me more.
Anything else?
it's kind of hard to see them at this distance, unless you want to do like a perception check or something.
Yes. Oh, that's what we need. I need a spyglass.
You're right, we need to get you a spyglass. Yeah, I don't have anything for that. So yeah, it's gonna have to be a perception check.
Yes. Why is this pen not working?
22.
22.
I perceive, Shane.
You perceive everything. Meredith, are we also going to make a check? Or?
Sure.
No, I didn't know what you were doing over there, so that's why I thought.
Oh, I was writing that I needed a spyglass.
That's fine.
We need to get a girl telescopes and shit. So we don't have to do this later.
It's true. But
Think
we're flying
ahead.
again. I can look through my spyglass.
It's gonna save us one day. Her ideas are great. She came up with the salt thing.
I did.
Salt the snail. Salt the snail.
Alright, so I'm going to perception, you said?
Yes, perception.
You. Ooh. I'm never touching
20.
your dice since they're already not cursed.
20. No, you touched them earlier.
Oh my god, I did. I'm so sorry.
No! Did you see what I rolled?
Oh, for
I
her,
touched-
you're sorry.
I touched that one more. Yeah, I like her.
Oh. Thanks, Brittany.
20.
Feeling the love.
Unnatural 20.
You should.
It's alright, I know I'm the third wheel in this relationship.
It's true. You're quite literally the beard.
That's right.
Unnatural 20.
I need a natural 20 and a 23. So, heading back, you guys, as you're peering down looking at this kind of like small mass, you notice that it is made up of some of the similar dog-like creatures like you're familiar with. You see some of those red cap type dwarf-like things that you remember fighting before. You also see one or two like mobile trees, and you see them making their way back towards that mountain range.
Well, guess what?
You guys aren't in the same place.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Those things, they can't go back into that place because we collapsed the
I'll need you guys to roll perception checks if you want to be heard. To
So to
each
be
other.
fair, we did both see them.
You did both see them, but to discuss about it while you're in the air,
perception check.
you guys are high in the air. You have the whistling wind going past your
That
ears.
did not
It's kind of
work.
hard to see here.
I am not counting that one.
Oh, I wish I didn't have to count that one. 9.
9,
18.
18. Yeah, Meredith can hear her Faye just fine, but you're kind of like, what?
Did you see those red cap things?
Yes, I did. They were headed for the place back there, but they can't get in.
What? They look like they're headed for the mountain.
Yes, they are headed for the mountain, and you look very beautiful today.
I think they had some dogs with them. Those things.
Yes, they did.
It's just,
No, he's not dead.
just see, you see Pip, or not Pip, I'm sorry, Daft going like this. And you guys are like yelling really loud, and he's just like, will you stop yelling?
No! Oh, no.
Fair. So yeah, so that's what you guys see. After about another hour or so, you make it back. You see Evershare off in the distance. The snail cell, with some careful placement, is placed on Pebbles' balcony. She comes out, like seeing the giant snail cell set there, and she's like, "What?" And she looks up and sees you guys, like, "Oh!"
Hi, Pebbles!
She's like waving, like, "Hi! You got the snail cell!" You guys aren't moving, so it's easier to hear now.
Yeah, we did.
Come see me after you get put down.
Okay, after they land, we will come see you.
Thank you.
Can we land soon?
Yes, we're heading that way now.
Thank you.
So you guys, your giant hawks and the riders bring you back over towards their, I don't remember, Muse. Their Muse Tower. That's what it's called. I knew what it was.
Trophy.
So you guys make your way back to the Muse Tower. where the Ring Riders reside. The Hawks land. They get into their normal places, and you guys are let off.
Ah!
He said, "Well, I think that was a very lucrative afternoon, and that mass is certainly concerning. We'll see that."
Yes.
It will have to be dealt with.
Well, they can't go to wherever. I think they were trying to get back to the mountain that we were in, that we fought the snail in, because we saw more of those hounds in there, but we closed off a part of it. So, and we had.
So you saw some of those hounds in there.
Yeah, and Faye heard something in there too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's most concerning. I'll have to report this out to the captain and see what he thinks. Will you be around if we have any more questions for you?
I believe so. We don't have any immediate plans to leave the city.
Yeah.
Where are you staying?
The Rusty Book.
Perfect. I'm quite familiar. We'll come that way if we have more questions. I know you guys like that name. Don't like that name so much. I think it's funny.
Rusty Book Shade?
How can the book be rusty?
It just is.
No!
Don't question it. Just enjoy.
I question everything.
Maybe the book has a metal cover.
What about a metal cover on a book?
Why not?
Have you ever read a book? Oh wait, you're Shane. You don't read lots of books.
Well, no. I have had books with metal covers on them, though. So, I had one that did get rusty after a while. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shane.
Perfect. We'll come see you if we have some more questions. We'd much appreciate it.
Oh my god. Flail, snail, scale, nail. Sorry, moving on.
Okay. Anyway, so you guys say goodbye to the Ring Riders. You make your way out towards the tower, out of the tower. The secretary or the guy at the desk says greetings to you as you head out.
Words.
Yes, those words at our exchange. He says, I hope your ride was successful.
Words.
Sure. Have a good day.
Bye.
This is why no one likes to talk to Pip.
All right. So you guys want to head back to
Everyone likes to talk to Pip. What are you talking about?
So you guys want to make your way back to the Shining Library?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially politicians. They have so much joy when talking to Pip.
So you make your way there. You can see that the mood of the city is still kind of like as it was left. There's some town criers now that are announcing like
Those poor sad people.
saying that the Hayvale has been destroyed. Invasion potential. We don't know. Read about it now.
We don't know.
So you can see the people are just kind of like generally chatting about it as you hear snippets as you're moving around the city. You do eventually, after about half an hour or so walking, make your way back to the Shining Library. After making your way up the stairs, right as you're about to knock on the door, Fremel actually opens the door and is like, I see you were successful in your hunt. This is a beautiful specimen.
He was such a nice guy.
He tried to kill us.
Well, he wouldn't have tried to kill us if we didn't put down the salt and hurt him first.
Oh, you use salt. Oh, that's truly a wonderful idea.
Thank you.
Pip is very creative.
Well, they are kind of resistant to magic, if you noticed. I'm sure you did.
Oh, I noticed.
I see. Well, this is truly a wonderful specimen. I don't know how I'll get it down, but I think I might have a buyer for such a thing. I have a friend who runs a shop of curiosities who might be interested.
I've heard many useful things can be made out of the shell. Homes notwithstanding.
Never heard of anybody willing to make a home out of it. That'd be very expensive. But it has been used to make armor and shields in the past. Truly remarkable things.
I just would like to have one as a home someday.
Uh,
Have you been inside it? You had to go inside it.
Actually, I have. I was checking the interior to see if there's any cracks.
Do you see why I want one as a house?
It is beautiful. I'll give you that.
Considering the path we are taking, magic resistance could be incredibly useful.
Well, if you're interested in a shield, I can ask about having one made for you. Might be a few days, but I think it could be possible, knowing my friend.
We're in no hurry.
Perfect. It will lessen the amount we'll get back from it. And I'll just take a small finder's fee, but I think we can make it happen.
Finder's fee. We found it!
Yes, but do you know who to sell it to?
The person who does forgery and... not forgery, not forgery, but other things.
Because it's like
Gummy phone!
Well, I promise it won't be much. It'll be a measly like 5-10%.
Very well.
And whatever we get paid after your shield. So,
Okay. That sounds fair enough, I guess.
so yes, I'll make my contact and come back and see me tomorrow, and I'll let you know how the progress is and how long it will take.
Very well.
So we have to meet up with Fennel tomorrow. The people that we talk to, they might want to talk to us tomorrow. And then the day after, the book will be ready.
Is the day after tomorrow? I thought it was tomorrow.
He said it takes
Tomorrow.
2 days.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow the book will be ready.
Oh, I thought
It took us a day to get out there.
it took us today.
Is this all the same day?
No, so you guys took your first day.
Yeah.
You talked to him, you came back, you did your thing. The next day you guys had the day as your oyster, so you decided to go fight the snails.
Okay, yeah, that was our open day. The next day
Then
is
tomorrow-
the book day. And also now talking to Freckle.
Oh.
Tomorrow will be the day when you guys can go pick up your book.
Ah.
Scheduling.
See, I thought...
It's been a week, we got it. So what time of day is it?
Evening. It's my guess.
It's probably
Oh,
not.
she does, before you guys leave, Fermal says, well, there is one more thing we can make from it besides the shield if you're interested.
Oh.
It's called a robe of scintillating colors. This robe, it has, which it can be done, is about 1, 2, 3 times a day. You can expend a charm, you can use it to cause it to display a beautiful shifting pattern, like the snail probably did to you, I'd assume. Anything that sees the robe perform such shimmering action has disadvantage on attacks against you. They're dissuaded from attacking you.
That
Or
could be
they can
very
even be
useful.
stunned by the effect.
That sounds like something you would use.
I could definitely use one of those.
The shield itself will have the full power of the shield of the snail shell for approximately a month. And then after which it can be converted into what's known as a Spellguard shield. Which is you have advantage against spells that are used against you.
Being the only one among us with a purely academic career, I do seem to get hit the most.
Yeah, I don't know why. I usually charge in first and try to attack him more.
Maybe you pissed off the god entity of the world. No, I'm just kidding.
It's very likely. God entity being named Shane.
Anyway,
He's just mad about the bowling ball.
that's fair. So, which of the two would you be most interested in? And there's potential that both could be created, although I doubt we'd get much gold after that. Depends on what you're interested in.
Both being shields and...
And robe.
Do you want to show her the gems? Do you want to show her
Yeah, I heard you.
the gems? Sorry, just trying to make it louder for people.
Yeah.
They could probably be traded for the finder's fee. Feel free. I believe our best bet would be shield for the two of you and a robe for myself.
Yeah.
Can you utilize a shield effectively as your type of fighter?
I think so.
That's something to keep in mind.
I can use a shield. For armor, I can use a shield.
Okay. I'm making sure it's not
yeah.
going to affect any of
She's
your
got-
special attacks.
She's got heavy armor and shields.
Well, yeah, it's proficient in it, but sometimes, like, part of your features and traits, especially because you can't remember which style of dueling. When you wield, yeah. Okay,
I have a rapier.
so it's dueling is your fighting style. When you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, you gain a +2 to damage rolls with that weapon. You were not wielding any other weapons, so that's okay. So I would say that you could still use a shield and keep that effect. So I just want to make sure, because there is certain abilities that say if you use a shield, you lose this and this.
Yeah, that's fair. I hadn't thought of that.
So, Daph's like, I won't really use a shield. Not my style.
Very well.
I can use a different shield apart from this one I pulled out, the one that I've been using. And I tried to slide down the hill with, remember? Did the whole link thing.
If you receive an anti-magic shield, please do not attempt to use it to slide down a hill.
Or I don't need a shield, I already have a shield.
One that protects you from magic.
No, it doesn't protect me from magic, but I got myself to protect myself from magic.
Think about the situations in which we find ourselves. Fighting against fey creatures.
Should I use magic?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I guess it makes sense then.
Okay, so you just the one shield then. You're also interested in the robe or just the shield?
Also the robe.
Okay, so a robe and a shield. I will put it forth to my ally friend, and we'll see what we come up with.
Do you remember what gems we got pulled off?
We wrote it down.
Oh, we have somebody following us right now. Who's watching us, obviously, even though it says...
Listen, I know I'm weak. That's why I use magic. If I wasn't weak, I'd have like a sword or a polearm. God, I miss having a polearm. Listen, when you're LARPing and you don't have you can't use speed, you need reach.
But you could go with you could have went with a barbarian or a fighter and use a polearm. That's like a polearm master is a thing.
Valid, but I wanted to be a cleric.
That's fair. And it kind of balances this out. Although later you could you can actually take a feat that allows you to be better with polearm.
Maybe I will.
And there's also a feat I recommend later on is Warcaster, which allows you to cast while holding weapons. Because right now, technically, you're not supposed to be able to.
Oh, trust me, I'm not.
You can only hold a weapon or a spellcasting focus, and then you have to have a hand free, depending on the type of spell.
Let's see, what you doing?
But a Warcaster is a great spell, or a great feat.
Alright.
So, well, that's perfect. I'll get that over to my friend and see what he thinks, and I'll come back tomorrow evening, and I'll see what I can do for you. Then we'll talk about the fees and everything else involved.
Very well.
So, alright, so you guys are good there. What would you like to do next? It's getting evening.
Like I thought.
You see that the lights, you see the taverns are starting to fill up, especially if you're looking out over the balcony a little bit from Fremen's Place. It has a beautiful view of the city and the waterfalls cascading down, and you can look down upon the other the mid-tier and the lower tier. You have not yet to be into the higher tier. That's primarily for the gentry and the ruling elders of the town, or the city.
Plenty of time tomorrow for shopping, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll just go back to the inn and go to bed.
And I want to find a place sometime soon that I can go to that might be nearby that might be fun. Like that might have some natural water slides.
Fun!
Fun! I'm a kid. I want fun.
Well, the literal child among us now needs to go to bed, so...
I need supper first.
Not with that attitude, you don't.
Can't send a kid to bed without food.
It used to be very popular punishment, actually.
It's true. The kid won't die if they don't have supper. And if they're that desperate, then there's been problems for a while.
Okay, so you guys head back to the Rusty Book.
Yep.
As you do, you see the familiar Ratkin, who runs the place, and he welcomes you. I don't remember what we named him originally, so I'm going to rename him. His new name is Merrill.
Merrill.
Merrill Ratkin. He greets you and says, welcome back. I hope that your day was fruitful.
Quite.
Yep.
Good. Would you like some dinner?
Yep.
Please.
We're happy to get you some. And he kind of rushes off and gets the
Soup of the day.
well, he gets like the barmaid to go out and start to use some food. Seems to be like it seems to be almost like a family-run establishment. It looks like his daughter's like running around like serving up food and stuff like that.
So what you're telling me is that the restaurant has many rats.
Yes. But still, grade A on their food service.
Called the Disney School of Cooking Rats.
Ironically enough, there was a NPC you guys never met that was a rat kind of stuff.
That's right.
They have a thing for food. Maybe I'm just like drawing from.
Ratatouille.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I thought for a while that you were gonna do like a Narnia thing and do the rat reap sheep.
The rat what?
The mouse or rat reap a sheep.
He's a mouse, yeah.
Right, mouse.
Ipachi?
Reap.
A sheep from
A
Narnia.
very, like, kick-ass mouse.
It kind of
He
reminds
will,
me.
like-
Yeah.
He will fuck you up, and then he will tell you off, and you'll just be like, this rat is holding, like, a hat pin at me, and I'm afraid.
I mean, you guys are
And he
probably...
took a little like boat to like
That's
go
right.
see Aslan, and he's like, "No, I shall go on my boat,
Sailing across the eastern horizon.
like on a little paper boat."
I will sail my little paper boat to the Emperor across the sea and give God a piece of my mind.
Happily.
Love him. He should feature. But moving on.
That's fine. It's on my read list to read the books, because I was never much of a reader, but now that I listen to books,
Do you
I
have
have to
them?
get around to it.
Oh, you're gonna listen to him? That's fine then.
Yeah, let's listen.
So I have the series.
I
I grew
can't.
up with the series.
I can't bring myself to sit down and read. It's a flaw.
We get it. You're illiterate, Shane. It's fine.
Yes, that's why I'm taking notes and writing things down.
Just like 420 Jesus fan.
Oh ho!
I'm not being mean. He told us he was illiterate. I remember traits. I'm thoughtful.
Yeah,
He
that's
just
the word
doesn't
I
like
use.
to respond or make known that he's watching us.
Hey,
Hey, it's alright. You can just tell me when you want her to roll a 1, and I'll make sure a 1 is rolled.
Ha! As if I need anyone's help to roll a 1! Bull! Bought new dice to try and escape my curse, and no! Still cursed!
I even touched them first.
I know, right?
I even tried to rub them on. Tried to imbue some DM luck. Oh well.
My curse even works on other people's stuff. I touched his fancy new D20. He was very mad when he rolled like what,
She
an
has
8?
not
A 4?
cursed this one yet, even though
Yes,
she's
it was an
touched
8.
it and played with it.
I rolled it over once. No, I
It's
rolled
intent.
that one over more.
It's driven by
No,
intent.
this one.
If she
This one,
intends to
yeah.
curse it, it's cursed. Or if it's her own thing, she cursed it. But if she doesn't intend to, it's fine.
That's true.
It's driven by intent. As magic is.
She accidentally rolled an 18. What am I supposed to do with this?
Love it and keep it and like give me
If
chocolate.
you weren't on my team, I'd rub my grubby goblin mitts all over it.
You need
She
someone
did.
to roll good every once in a while.
Speaking of which, here's my blog. I got my new wooden D20, so that Brittany is now destroyed. But it is a nice set.
Works on bowling balls too.
Alright, so we eat
I must
and
find
then
the
we go
extent
to
of my
sleep.
powers. Okay, we eat the rat's food and then we go to bed.
You guys want to head up to bed?
I don't want to eat rat pellets. I want to actually eat.
I didn't say it was pellets. This is the Dawnwood, not PetSmart.
So you guys have some decent food. It's been a pretty good fare there. The Rusty Book starts to get a little rowdy as you guys are heading upstairs to
Needs
bed.
more salt.
As the scholars are starting to get drunk.
Heh, heh. Needs more salt, she says.
That's right, you still got like a dusting in your bags. You can just like.
Oh, good. I guess.
Well, just wait till you discover the dust of deliciousness. It's an actual magic item.
They call
Yep.
that Cajun seasoning, Shane.
I mean,
I thought it was called allspice.
it actually tastes like whatever you think is the best thing to taste.
That's a literal different spice that tastes like nutmeg and cinnamon and gold.
I know.
I'm so offended right now, I can't even talk to you!
She didn't say that the Cajun thing smells like allspice.
No, she's talking about allspice, and I'm just like, that's not a spice mix.
Mrs. Dash.
I'm confused.
I'm going to bed. I'm going to
I'm
bed.
just thinking of mixes that I know. Not like I'd mix my own herbs, guys. Old Spice is my favorite spice girl.
I love it. Slowly giving Brittany.
Fewer and fewer reasons to wake up in the morning.
Yep. Don't do it, Brittany. It's not worth it.
Waking up, I know.
Anyway, you guys have a decent night's sleep. It's comfortable. It gets a little loud for a little while, but then it starts to die off. You guys have a nice, restful night's sleep, and you wake up to a beautiful new day. The clouds have dissipated, and you have the blue sky ahead of you. What would you guys like to do?
Go shopping.
Shopping trip. Alright. So you have the good store you've been to before.
We need more salt.
Yes.
So you guys can go to Better Onion if you'd like.
Yep, the better onion.
The Better Onion Goods.
Not related to the better egg.
It's run
You
by...
guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's fine. I'm old, it's fine.
Let me finish that.
So we need
I'm
another...
going to be filling out my sheet because I think we've had some stores, but I haven't put them all on my reference sheet, so I'm going to be filling it out as we go.
Okay.
So you guys go to the good store.
So we're grabbing another 25 GP worth of salt, which is 10 pounds, because I didn't bother to take it out of my equipment, and I'm not bothering to put it back in.
Yeah, that's fair.
I still have
So-
tea.
That's right, you didn't use your tea.
Yeah, still tea. You can have that with breakfast if you want.
I'll have it later when on the road because I'll have, I've gotten some tea there.
I can use my create water spell.
Create water, but will it be hot water?
No.
Also, you have a
You have to
fire.
figure that one out yourself.
I'm gonna have
I can only give you water, I can't make it hot.
Well, I'll have a pot and put it in the pot.
I've got a tinder box, you've probably also got a tinder
Right,
box.
any water that comes from Brittany is just going to be cold as ice.
And salty.
That won't
Me
be
too,
good in
so.
tea. Salty water is gonna be gross in tea.
Cry me a river, make your own water.
It's salty still.
That's good. So you guys head into the good store. Uradel welcomes you to come in. She's like, welcome back. What can I get for you? Do you need
More
salt?
salt.
Kind of like taking it. More salt? Do you want a butchery or something?
Not yet.
No, but we used it all yesterday.
What?
A snail. Plaguing the garden it was.
One snail? You used all, 20 pounds of salt I gave you?
It was only 10 pounds and it was quite a large snail.
Okay, that's fair. So I can. Yeah, how much salt do you need?
The same amount.
Please.
Okay. Here you go. She goes to the back and she grabs a sack and brings it back up. She's taking money. She doesn't get an issue, but.
I wonder if we should buy flour, start to make bread and just make bread.
I'm not carrying an oven with us on the road. We don't have that kind of a bag of holding.
Yeah.
It's true.
You guys just have the pouches. So
Someday.
Someday we can have a
We've got a bag of
bakery.
holding, we'll put
What's
the
in it?
whole house in there, you can live there instead of the snail
Too
shell.
bad you don't have a bard. Bards eventually have a special ability to have like a dimension with a house. I think.
So
Maybe
I
that was just
know,
a magical item.
I know what class your boyfriend's gonna be.
You guys have your one free.
Yes, he has to be a bird anyway because he's like Pepe.
He's gonna be-
What else would he be?
He's gonna be the emo skunk that plays the guitar. It's just perfect. Perfect.
You won't even have to put on a voice for him.
Oh, but I play the drums.
Okay, so you have to put on a voice with talent.
You mean gonna have words later? Tay's just gonna mysteriously turn up dead in the middle of the night.
Joke's on you, I can do that by myself. You've seen my dice rolls.
It's fair. So she says, "Can I get you anything else while you're here?"
Would she have any kind of adventuring goods? Can we get the spyglass here, or should we go somewhere else?
She's got general goods. You can inquire.
What kind of goods do you have?
Just of the general sort. We have food. We have.
Wrong question.
We have cooking gear. We have a couple oddities. We have some different bags and things, and we have some pouches. We have a little bit of furniture, but nothing too off the beaten path.
I think that's all we'll need then.
Thank you.
Perfect. Well, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you.
So, what do you guys want to look for next?
A place where I can get a spyglass.
Yeah, that would probably be.
Pawn shop?
I mean, you guys could try to find a pawn shop. I mean, pawn shops have been around for thousands of years, so.
Become the
The
cool
Mariner's salute.
My God!
No, that's the music store.
Not that kind of loot, you degenerate!
I know.
Oh, shit.
I did at first think that'd be kind of funny, but then I'm like, no, like actual loot.
The pirate's booty. No, that's the strip club.
How'd you know?
I've been
There's no strip clubs in the medieval age. It's a brothel. Get it right.
God.
Pip, oh, what's that place?
Ah. Thank you.
Actually, like Pippity. Oh, what's that place? Right? Nope, we're not going there.
Nope.
No.
Shit, I'm sorry, dog.
What happened?
I knocked over the bottle.
Oh, it's,
No, if it was the other, if it was Find
Dixie.
Fate, Merla would be like, I'm going in, guys. You're not seeing me come out.
She'd find herself a male stripper. She'd find one. In the medieval age, she'd find one.
yeah, that's fair.
Maybe there's only one in the entire continent, but she'd find it.
I mean,
Pip or Merla.
Merla.
I
Yeah,
mean, male escorts are still a thing.
yeah, Merla.
Absolutely, but she doesn't have that kind of money.
I mean, you don't know.
Alright,
It's established prices for these things.
And then Merla would ask him to teach.
we're going to find, I don't know, what would it be? Adventuring goods? Is that a
Yeah, adventuring goods are a
category?
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys had an adventuring goods store when you left Mapleton.
Okay. I
So you-
didn't. I don't think I went there. I think
Yeah, that's where I got the sword.
Yeah, I went somewhere else.
Okay, can I get a
I made sure to be avoiding you.
let's
Went to
add
the
with you
potion
guys
shop.
to do
That's
a investigation check for me.
Investigation.
I don't think I'm good at investigation.
I got +2. What do you got?
I mean, you guys are most likely to be able to find the place. It's just determine how fast.
Wait, what staff got?
Yeah, that's right. Investigation is -1.
Oof.
That's why Pip doesn't look for anything. But she does have a +5 in stealth and sleight of hand.
Investigation. He's got a +3. Daff is looking for us.
Now, if we need to be stealthy or if we need something to be stolen,
18!
it's a 1.
All right, 18. You don't have a lot of problems. You make your way around, and about 15 minutes of looking around, asking around, you manage to find the
Death points it
adventuring
out.
shop, which is known as the Ironclad Outfitter.
That's better, honestly.
I'm
Yeah.
getting there. And I have my
Ironclad
name generator
Outfitter.
running, so
Okay.
because
we
coming
got
up with
some.
these things on the fly is difficult. And coming up with decent names. So you walk in. It's run by a foxing woman. She greets you as you come in. She says, "Hello, welcome to the Ironclad Outfitter. My name is India. How can I help you?"
Hi. So,
It's a name.
Go on.
It's better than Mercedes.
hi. Do you sell any spyglasses?
Oh,
Perhaps?
spyglass. Yes, we do actually have a few of those. Any particular type of spyglass, or just something generic?
Something that I can use so I can see from a far distance.
Yep. We have large ones and small ones, depending on what you're looking for. So she goes back and she pulls out a case, pulls out like a wood box, and she lays it out. And there's 3 different sizes of spyglass in there.
Oh my gosh, all I'm picturing is Pip with a Jack Sparrow, like the extra long one that he's like trying to outdo Barbosa. Like he's sticking his arm out all the way out here.
The very heavy-handed metaphor. I got it.
You know. So,
Something handheld that won't need a tripod.
holy crap.
What?
I just looked up the price for a spyglass according to Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh god.
Wow.
They're expensive?
Yeah.
That's okay, she's already
So
got more money.
I'm gonna make it cheaper for you guys.
Thanks, we're
But
broke,
to,
I guess.
To let you know how much it costs, according to Dungeons and Dragons, for 1,000 gold pieces.
What?
We're going to have that,
I'm not gonna make it cost 1,000 gold pieces.
the, D&D to Dawnwood exchange rate. Our money's worth much more than theirs.
Fair.
Because we're not such straight-up degenerates.
She says, we have the 3 different sizes. So we have this one, which is a smaller size. It allows you to see things about up to 1.5 in size. We have the regular size, which is lets you see about 2.5 in size. And the larger size, we only see about 3 times and a half its own size.
What do you mean by its own size? Like
Like, it's
your usual
magnification. So, like,
vision?
If you were looking at, if I was looking for you for my Tia,
Yeah.
and I used the smaller one, you would appear to be like 1.5 times bigger. So,
I'm more interested in distance than magnification.
Yeah, so can you do it like, if, like, Shane, like, what if we were, like, fighting on a grid or something like that?
yeah, so it uses, so it would
How
be
many
like
feet
every,
away?
like if you had like 60 feet of vision, it would then become 120 with the spyglass.
Okay, do we have that where it says our vision in regular
It does
terms?
not. That relies on your perception stat. You have vision when you're in dark spaces.
Okay.
So basically, like double what your normal sight would be able to see. For
Okay,
the medium
so
size.
does it add more things to our perception roll?
I mean, if you were to use the spyglass, you would get advantage depending on what you're looking for.
Okay.
So, like, if you were trying to see something really far away and use the spyglass, I'd give you advantage on a roll.
I guess that might be the best we can ask for.
So, I mean, it, again, depends on the situation. If you're trying to look at pitch blackness with a spyglass, it's not going to work.
Well, for me.
Well, I mean, you have dark vision. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. She says, although if you're interested in something a little bit more fancy, I do have something particular. And she goes back, and
Binoculars?
you hear like a key in a lock, and it's opening up, and you hear like, it's like a chest opens up. She comes out with this like beautifully ornate box, and as she opens it up, you see inside, you see a monocle. There's actually 2. One underneath the first one that you didn't quite see. Both golden and like gilded in gold on the edges. And she says, this is actually a magical spyglass. She says, if you were to take this and you hold them out like so, she takes them out and holds them like this, it magnifies your vision and also grants dark vision at the same time.
I also have things with dark vision.
Huh?
I also have those
Oh, yeah, the goggles, yeah.
Yeah, we don't need that.
It's really cool.
Okay.
Probably
So
cost
which
me an
side-
arm and a leg in the rest of my life.
Which size spyglass would you be interested from? And you can see they range in size. Like the smallest one is probably like this big, medium one's like this big, and the large one's like freaking oversized.
Probably.
Are they going to make any difference to the advantage that we have? The sizes?
I mean, depending on the distance, it could potentially. But the medium one is the generic. That's not a bad. It's probably the same thing.
Probably.
Yeah,
And
medium.
especially because you guys have enchanted pockets now, so it's a little bit easier to carry.
Pocket.
Because that's normally when you like want to get the smaller one. I think I gave you guys. I think you guys
Didn't we
got
get
2.
2?
You got 2.
We did? I thought we only had one. I thought she had one.
I've got one. I think you should also have one.
No, he did not give me one. He
I
only
think you
gave...
had both.
No,
Oh.
he only gave us one.
Did you?
Yes.
I'll say
only
you guys have 2.
one.
You guys got 2.
Alright, I'll just add.
Yeah, I want to take a normal size, medium size.
Okay. That will cost you about 200 gold pieces.
Alright.
Loving the exchange rate.
I'm going to charge you guys 1,000 gold pieces for a spyglass. It's ridiculous.
That's good, because we can't pay that. Actually, we could between us, but it would friggin' flatten us. We'd have 7 GP to our names.
Yep.
And that's our combined name. I don't even know what Daff has, but we don't usually give him the money since he doesn't exist.
So I have the spyglass.
So you have a spyglass.
I can't. I'm not going to try to look for it in D&D Beyond because if I try, it's really too hard to do.
Yep. It is in there though.
Yeah, he's got no currency.
Oh, Daff?
Yeah, he broke.
Oh, I
Daff
think
is
you
broke.
guys have gotten all the gold. So.
Yeah, we don't pay him because he's not real. It's fine, because he doesn't pay for anything anyway, friggin' freeloader.
Correct. He is your run around NPC.
Yeah.
Fair.
What, that he's not real or that he's a freeloader? Because either one is true.
You can also say that about a child.
This is true. Friggin' freeloaders, they don't pay taxes, they don't work.
Why should we give them money?
Precisely! Never give children money.
Oh, what they do is spend it on candy and soda and crap.
Exactly, they don't know what to spend it on.
I mean, they're kind of stupid.
And like us, we know how to spend it on soda and
No! I spend my money on shiny rocks!
No, you should see his most recent comment. That's why I was laughing.
That's why he doesn't exist!
Kids always like, ooh, a shiny rock. And adult, no, it's okay. As adults, we buy shiny rocks.
That's right. But they're much nicer shiny rocks and smaller.
So, while you guys are at the shop, she does say, so what else can I get you away here? Anything else?
Well, is there anything else that I might like?
Yeah,
I mean-
what kind of stuff catches our eye?
I mean, we have a number of things. As you guys are looking around the shop, you can see just some like generic weapons. There is there's like bags, different backpacks of varying sizes. There's
Shan's like, there's nothing here.
lanterns.
Trying to
There's,
pull out things that I can't figure anything out.
Go on.
there's grappling hooks. There's things you find in a generic adventurer's pack. There's lanterns. There's candles.
Do we have a grappling hook? I feel like that's something we could use.
There's rope.
I don't have one.
Uh,
I don't think Daph has one.
No.
He's got a crowbar, though. That'll come in handy. He's got 2 crowbars.
yeah,
You gave him a bag of 1,000 ball bearings?
it comes with it.
It does.
It comes with the rope pack.
I love that. That's
Jack
great.
also has that as well.
1,000 ball bearings come with like your basic rope kit.
Ah! Well, it's a good thing Hellas has got one, then.
When in doubt, you get the balls.
Precisely.
So,
So, yeah.
Shooting.
I think we should use a grappling hook. I think that's something that'll come in handy.
okay.
Especially since foxes aren't really climbing critters.
She says, I have the hook by itself, and I also have it with rope, which you prefer.
I've got rope.
Okay, so for just the hook, that will be... Let's see. This one is much better priced, if I remember correctly. That one will cost you about 2 gold pieces for the hook.
Very well.
Okay, so you got a grappling hook now.
Woohoo.
In combination with your movable rods, you'll be able to get anywhere.
That's right! This is gonna be great.
Just gonna like start climbing.
No, you use it swinging across.
But to be fair, to use 2 effectively, you kind of have to have like appendable toes.
I feel like an otter would.
To find like a monkey companion, which doesn't exist in this
I
world.
don't think so.
Yeah, there's different ways to figure it out. Anyway, she says, great to help you on top of that. We do have some basic ammo. We have some leather, some pouches, water skins, flasks.
What would you put in a flask?
Huh?
Liquid.
Oh,
Why would you put it in a flask?
not typically alcohol.
But you're not supposed to drink alcohol.
Says who? This is medieval world. They're all Catholics.
I'm pretty sure everybody drinks.
But I was told not to drink.
We drink
too much,
recreationally.
But I was told not to drink alcohol.
Because you're a child. Not because alcohol's bad. Also, this is medieval world. Water insecurity is real.
I'm an otter.
You're typically safer.
And you're insecure!
You're typically safer drinking the beer than you are the water in most places.
Also, this is medieval world. Beer is a soft drink. It's not even really alcoholic.
I mean, fair, we have that in the real world. It's called Germany.
Hey!
I
Where do you think medieval stuff was happening?
don't recognize that number. I'm not gonna answer.
But Pepper would probably just drink any sort of water because she is an otter.
Gross. When you get dysentery, I'm not helping you.
Well, in Evershire, the water supply is pretty good. The stuff coming over the rocks and just cascading down creates a lot of really, like, in Evershire you notice that it has really good plumbing. Like, plumbing's not a thing everywhere. Like, because of the waterfalls, though, there's great water pressure and, like, indoor plumbing is a thing. And the water is relatively safe to drink. Both
Faye
ways.
gets a shower, you guys.
I think I established this early on when you came to Evershire, but I don't remember.
You may have, but honestly, the plumbing is not something I usually think about.
It's the little details. So,
Alright, so,
I also have camping gear and sleeping bags and things of that nature.
I'm pretty good on that. I haven't had any trouble. I think that's pretty much it for stuff that's caught our attention. You've already got a weapon. I use magic. Alright,
Alright.
we're gonna leave this and go to the bookstore.
Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Please come back anytime.
Thank you.
Alright, so you guys want to head over to the bookstore? which for some reason isn't my regular notes. It's in
Hold
a different
on.
set of notes.
I have it.
Mariner's Curse.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the Mariner's Curse. I know it was. I couldn't
The
remember.
owner is named Rob.
Yes, Rob. That's
You
right.
remember Rob, the guy who had a
Dude.
problem with the Thieves Guild?
Rob, the book guy.
Rob.
That's what it says in my notes.
Yep.
Rob,
The curse.
guy.
I have it. I'm trying to make sure I get everything in the one document so I know where it is. But I've had it spread around. I'm trying to become way more organized with my notes.
It's okay, Shane. We accept you.
I married you, so I better accept you.
Okay, so you guys want to make your way to...
Sorry. You didn't catch that.
I missed it. You dissing on me again?
Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. It's alright. Just get a closer step to death every time.
Bullshit. That's my dice that bring me closer to death.
That's fair. Alright, so you guys want to make your way back to the Mariner's Curse?
Yep. Get our book.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the Mariner's Curse. Easy enough to find. You've been there a few times. As you guys make your way there, the store's open. You walk in and you see Rob behind, writing down some paper. You think he's working on his book.
Yes, his own book.
It's like, oh, is it not my favorite adventurers? What can I do for you on this fine day?
We had hopes that you'd finish the copy you told us about.
Ah, yes, I did actually. And he goes back for a second. He comes back out. He's got a leather-bound tome, and on it you can see politics of those beyond.
The Veil. Something like that.
Says politics.
Oh, that's who was
It's
calling
okay,
me.
it's not for you.
Sorry, I got distracted. My wood guy is finally going to deliver wood, so. Awesome. So I gotta get some cash. Anyway, distraction. It says, yes, a guide on otherworldly politics. Is the name of the book, and here you go. He hands it over to you. I hope it is to your liking.
Thank you, I'm sure it will be useful.
Can I interest you in any other books? Maybe one of Mysterious Natures?
No, thank you.
I am quite a renowned writer, if you have not known.
You have told us.
Ah, so I have. Well,
I haven't heard from it.
because you are my favorite people, I will give you a book anyway. And he hands you a book. And it is... It's called A Mystery on Sea.
A Mystery on Sea?
Yep. Or On the Sea.
Up
Mystery upon the sea.
on the sea.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mystery Upon the Sea. That's better. I like
Upon?
that.
Very well. Married people. Strike me dead.
Deal with it.
Mystery upon the sea.
That one's even signed. Could be worth some money.
So what's Rob's last name, Shane?
His last name?
Yeah.
Robert the Shrubber.
The Shrubber. His name is Shrubbery!
Oh my god, you're both dead to me!
No!
What, you don't like,
Monty Python?
How can you not like Monty Python?
Overrated, go on.
Oh, it's disgusting. His last name,
Yeah, that's right, Shane.
Yes.
Figure it out.
Quay.
Quay,
Yes.
you're dead to me.
Why?
All these friggin' sea metaphors!
I do work at the shipyard.
Disgusting. Alright, it's done.
There you go. So you have a mystery book called A Mystery Upon the Sea by Robert Quay.
Because we wouldn't have the stream without her. Or you would just have me, and that would be very boring.
I mean, to be fair, we thought it was going to be like a one-on-one day stream to start, but they were like, oh, maybe we should include our friend Brittany. That'll be fun. And here we are.
You guys wouldn't like it as much.
It's because I'm so interesting.
Sure, that's a reason.
I knew that's what it was.
So. Alright, so you gained your book. I thank you again for your help. And if there's anything else I can do for you when you're in town, or any books you need, please let me know, and I'll be happy to acquire
It's
them.
overrated, 420 Jesus fan. It's not bad, it's just not as great as people say.
Stop making such a good point, Because, like, now you're making me want to kick around. Like, could have named him Tim.
You could have.
That would have been awesome.
And it wouldn't have been as bad as Rob, the guy who's having a problem with the Thieves Guild.
I mean, at least he wasn't in the Thieves Guild.
That would be worse. The Thieves Guild, headed by whom? Nick?
This is like an episode of Drake and Josh going on right now.
How could you say something like that to
Do
me?
you not remember that episode?
No, I do, and it's so true, and that's why I'm insulted.
Your life is just a giant episode of Drake and Josh.
I do not remember that episode.
Every
Yeah,
time that Josh speaks, it's just like, emphasis! And I'm just like,
Yeah.
damn, it's me.
Yeah.
No, there was an episode where the movie theater was robbed, and they thought it was Drake and Josh who did it. They were like, no, it was Rob, the thief.
Rob the place.
And then it was somebody else. It was like, his name was Guy. It was like, it was Rob and Guy. Oh, what was his friend's name? Guy? Oh, actually...
I mean, like, I have a cousin named Guy. It's not that uncommon. I mean, he's French, so it's Guy, but still. Guy. That's how they pronounce it. It's kind of a joke, but it's fine.
Just trying to say
He's Canadian.
That's right.
Canadian.
The French Canadians. So, anyway.
Canadians are like stupid nice and always like saying sorry and stuff, except for French Canadians, who are usually saying like eat shit and stuff, but they're saying that in French, so you don't know.
Fair. Everybody who speaks in French all the time curses in it quite often.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got your little nose.
Aw.
My bad.
So, what else would you guys like to do?
Okay, we got the book.
Yep.
We're gonna probably should take that to Fremel, I think,
She wants us to go to her anyway, and we might.
and get information about the stuff she's gonna have us make for.
We also might get stopped by some of those. The
Bird folks.
yeah.
The Wing Riders.
Yeah.
We haven't got any more information for them about that, so I don't know why. Or did they want to talk to us? Because I was not paying attention to that, I guess.
They said that they'll reach out to us. I think.
Oh, okay. So we may hear from the bird people. That's how we should talk to them, and then we'll get arrested.
Okay.
Is it a microaggression in medieval animal land?
You bird racists.
You're right, I don't like birds.
Bird life matter, guys.
Shane will be kicked off of Twitch.
That's fair.
You can't say bird, Shane.
I'm not insulting it, I'm
You
just
can't say bird on Twitch, Shane.
I can't say birds on Twitch.
Kind of birdist, Shane.
I'm gonna use that. It's canon now, it's birdist.
Alright.
Anyway.
Anytime I say something like, wow, I wasn't expecting 5 birds. Birdist!
Especially if you guys are gonna go to Moontop next.
That's right, all the owls are just gonna be like, excuse me?
That is a stereotype.
Who are you talking to?
Our heads do not turn like that all the time. Thank you.
Can you
Anyway.
guess the name of these dice?
What?
Emerald Waters.
Is that really what it says?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I didn't even look at what mine said.
I
I didn't know they had names! I just thought they were pretty rocks, okay?
No, I look at the comment.
The beak of comedy.
Love
God
it.
damn it!
That's why I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at what you guys are saying. I'm laughing at our wonderful subscriber.
Listen here, Jesus. Don't do that.
My ear is ringing a little bit from that last one.
Sorry.
So what else would you guys like to do?
So yeah, we're going back to
It's a,
Fremel.
big, it's a big city, so there's plenty of shops and other things.
We're going back to Fremel to pass off the book and
Okay.
find out about what our stuff's gonna cost us.
It's about lunchtime, so you guys are making your way up towards Signing Library. You eventually make your way up there. You see her in there. She's got some baked goods from the local bakery,
Cool.
the croissant. So she welcomes you to come in. She says, that's good to see you. I have talked to my friend. He said he would be definitely willing to make your cloak and your shield, and he'd still be willing to pay us 1,000 gold pieces.
Do you have any more food?
I do have a.
Children, you can't take
half
them
of this-
anywhere. No, I'm laughing at you, not him.
I do have half of this baked item. She pulled out like a cinnamon roll. I can't quite finish it. Would you like it? Downs it.
Gone.
Like some frosting still like left on her cheek.
You would be willing to, pass around about 50 gold pieces. I think we could taste it. And I have 950 gold pieces here for you.
Would we know the worth of these stones?
The stones that you have?
Yeah.
Not until you get them appraised.
Balls.
You have a general idea, but you're not sure.
Do we have one that would be worth roughly 50 GP?
Maybe?
You said we have an idea, Shane, help me out!
Okay, I have 147 silver.
Do you write down
I
how
know,
much?
but like we got these stones. Do we want to keep the stones? Just like start passing them out as money.
No, we might keep them because later on we might need a spell or something that will need.
Alright, let's just
stones.
give her 25 apiece and we're good.
Okay.
Because we might need those stones eventually.
Stones can be used for a number of things, just besides gold and stuff. But yeah. So okay, so you pay her, she's like, thank you.
Listen, I got a B plus in economics, you guys. Leave me alone.
He said it will take a little while to make the items you were looking for. It said to be probably about a week.
Very
in order
well.
to get them built correctly. He's got a few things he needs to procure himself.
We've got a week to muster up a small army to try and find all those creatures that are not going to have a portal to go back through.
Sure.
What now?
On our way back, we saw a large party of Yeth hounds and redcaps.
And some tree guys.
Did we really? I didn't see
Yeah.
that. Tree guys?
Yep.
Let's look at tree guys, and all I got is Ents right now.
And I actually think they are called Ents in D&D.
Okay, cool.
I think.
Ents are bad? No!
They can be.
Not allowed. Refused.
We're not talking about tree beard here going on.
Refused. Choose a better villain, Shane. I won't.
They can, but we don't do that.
I love him,
Oh,
Shane.
I'm sorry. It's called an awakened tree.
Okay,
Oh
that's
wait,
fine.
maybe not. I have to go find out which one it is.
All
No,
right,
it's
whatever.
an animated tree. Sorry.
Alright, evil trees. They're the Wizard of Oz ones, not Treebeard. It's fine.
Yeah, but they kind of look a little nice.
Like a man in a tree costume.
So it's he says she says, really? Well, that's
Hey, no chew on the floor.
very concerning. You said they were heading back. Were they heading back towards that cave?
Yes, we believe so. In the general direction of.
That could be not good for the city. They find the whole way home cut off. They might make their way this way.
That's
Well-
what we thought too.
Maybe we should gather up an army and go fight them. I'll help fight.
Well, we do have a
Then we can be called as heroes, and I can go to a store, and they'll give me nice fancy stuff because I'm a hero.
Heroes still have to pay for things.
Well, but with the heroes discount. And
Never
then bring
heard.
out the cool hero stuff.
Well,
Never
we do
heard.
have a general town guard, and we also have the Oak Guard who are stationed here with a small retinue of soldiers. Maybe between them and the Wing Riders we can take them on.
And maybe I can ask some of the refugees.
If they were able to fight these creatures, they wouldn't be refugees.
Oh, I bet they're the ones that probably destroyed poor Hayvale. It would match with the descriptions we got.
Well, they might be wanting to fight them off if they have, like, people there as well, helping them fight. I mean, if you can fight and beat up those things that destroyed your home, if you had a chance to kill them, wouldn't you try to kill them?
If they haven't got any expertise, then they aren't any use.
I mean, I see.
Helm's Deep, Brittany! Helm's Deep!
They had expertise!
Yes, they have expertise with them, but there were also people who did not know what the freak they were doing.
And most of them died. We're not talking about Helm's Deep. I got a TED Talk and you don't want it right now.
I mean, we're more or less talking about the Battle of Five Armies right now, for to be serious.
We'll be like
You got
Bilbo, curling up. Nope, I'm done.
have
I'm
a-
done and curling
That's
up
what
and
hell-
sleeping.
What's the name of the? Oh, Lake Town. That's right. You have the folk of Lake Town going on right here. Their cast place was just destroyed by a dragon, and now they're just like, yeah, I guess we can fight like all these orcs and shit.
I mean, we can ask them, but if they haven't got any weapons, like,
She says, I see where you're coming from, but I think between the Oak Guard and the Wing Riders, we might be able to take them. And
I
we might even
agree.
need some support if you're willing to maybe help.
Yeah, we'd be
Fair
willing
enough.
to help.
We do have a week to
sneaky
spare.
Suspicion they're going to be heading this way. Did you inform the Wing Riders of this?
They also saw it.
they saw them.
Perfect. Yes,
They were
know the
supposed
whole
to.
story.
They were supposed to let us know.
It's only lunchtime.
Well, I will get in touch with the captain. He's a friend of mine, and we will start planning because this
You're
is not going
so
to be good.
pretty.
I have a feeling that we might be under siege.
Very soon.
I'll get back to you soon, and we will make plans. Thank you for bringing this information forward. Here is your 950 gold pieces from the sale.
What?
Huh?
She made me give her money and then she gave us a ton of money?
Yeah,
Why not just give us a little less money?
because you guys didn't ask.
Bitches. Alright, 950, that's 475 a piece.
Okay.
Yep.
Try reminding that again.
I can do math.
I cannot.
Yes. Well, I'll be reaching out to you soon, and hopefully the weight of the Dawnwood will not be completely lost.
475, right?
75, yeah.
And with that, we are now going to take a break. So, thank you guys for watching. You are awesome. We're going to take, let's call it
15?
15. So we'll be back in, let's call it 8 o'clock. We'll be back at 8 o'clock. So you guys are awesome. We'll see where this is going to go out. If maybe we're going to work towards our war council. So,
We're gonna bring a child to a war council, you guys. It's gonna be great!
and continue,
intimidate half of them.
and we'll continue on our half shopping episode. So,
Shopping in ward council.
Shopping episode! Better than a house decorating episode, which we're coming up on. Not here, don't worry.
yeah, for our main campaign, that's going to be a long.
Oh my
session.
gosh, Marla's gonna be like
Pirate
everything.
forever!
Yeah.
Especially with their new
Bookcases
character.
everywhere.
Especially with that new character.
Like Vitruvian Man poster, but dirty.
Yeah, that's fair. So, anyway, you guys are awesome. We will see you at 8 o'clock. So, see you in a bit.
See ya!
Tissue.
They weren't gonna know!
And then you had to say it. That's fair. Alright. Welcome back to our stream. Thank you so much for being patient. We had to go refill drinks and use the restroom and various other human functions. So,
You know, for the humans.
for the humans. You know. We're not humans in game. But
It's true. And you're not in game near the DM.
I am. I am an entity that watches over the world and commands its fate.
The capricious gods that don't listen to our prayers.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, screw you guys. Like, I'm important.
But why do you treat me this way?
Because his mom never did.
A 10.
Did you like what I said though?
Because his mom didn't love him enough.
Because I said because his mom never did. Which is not true.
What do we got? Don't fuck it up! Ugh!
What was your average?
Okay, so that's...
You don't have to do the math, just tell me in general.
My average is 9.
Gross.
Yeah.
Alright, so where we left off, you guys were talking to Fremel, and you had just informed her about
The impending doom.
the host. She's like, well, I'll need to schedule a council, so I will get in touch with the head of the Ring Riders, the captain, the local captain. I also get in touch with the Oak Guard, and I will schedule a council. It's planned for 2 days' time. I'll need to prepare. If you would we have a conference room here. I will inform them that you will need to be let in, and we will hold it in 2 days hence at noon.
Thank you.
Not the thing we ought to prepare for, but thankfully the city is pretty well defended. So with that, I have much to think on. If you need anything else from me, please let me know. But if not, I will see you at the council.
Very well.
Thank you. Sorry, I have the song stuck in my head now. Ah! Where there's a whip, there's a way.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do now?
Okay, we've gone shopping.
Yep.
We have got salt,
You've
spyglass.
You've prepared the city for war, mostly.
Let's sleep the rest of the days.
I want lunch.
Alright, so where
Lunch time!
would you guys like to go for lunch? There is a number of different food vendors. There's a croissant, which we have previously located.
Exotic.
Thai food!
You find a restaurant called... No, I can't say that. Ironically enough, there was a Thai food restaurant name on here, and I was about to say it, and I'm like, I probably shouldn't.
We're gonna go to Applebee's! I call the apple!
I mean,
honey, so
when
I'm
is
We're
it-
gonna have the beans.
in the
Applebee's
forest,
make
I mean,
money.
I can see a restaurant being called Applebee's, but I really don't want
And
to make
I'm a
that
Pooh
canon.
Bear, which you guys can't see, but I'm a Pooh Bear.
You guys go to, oh gosh. All these names could be construed in a bad way.
They all good.
Is it Thai food? Thai restaurant generator?
No, I'm looking
Just
at
restaurant generator?
like place generator.
Okay.
You can find the Little River Restaurant.
Sure. There's the rivers everywhere. That's not racist.
So, yeah, that's fair. Well, or it could be, I was looking for things that could not be racist and things that could be misconstrued for,
Ooh, no, I know. Call it Behind the
Sexual
Waterfall, and
innuendo.
it'll be Behind a Waterfall, because we're in Evershire, and I want to eat lunch behind a waterfall.
well, I mean, there could be multiple restaurants.
I don't care, we're still calling it that.
Behind the waterfall. The Applebee's experience.
So, I'm still writing another one down so I can use it.
Applebee's, Behind the Waterfall.
It's basically just an Applebee's. It has all this weird stuff on the walls and, like, local, like, town history.
Their sports teams.
So it's a 99.
I mean, they could
What
play
you're
water
telling me.
polo.
I don't know, I've never been into a 99.
It's
So,
got, like, local history stuff on the walls. Or at least ours does.
I don't know.
so you guys go to a restaurant called Behind the Waterfall. Sure, I'll let you name the restaurant.
Bullying shame portion of the stream continues!
That's fair. This one's actually run by a red panda.
As they all are.
Not
'Cause
all
it's-
restaurants run by red pandas.
No, but the kind of food that we want is going to be run by a red panda.
This,
Racist.
this red panda,
Ernest.
the host as you walk in, they greet you and they send you in. It's the restaurant owner comes over and he says, "I thank you for joining us at Behind the Waterfall. A truly magical eating experience. My name is Leofer.
If I was enough of a piece of shit, I'd give you shit for naming it behind the waterfall.
That's what you wanted.
I know! That's even better.
Tyrion just gonna...
Yeah!
She's never gonna
I
be
just-
happy.
I didn't think of anything in a quick enough time. I didn't think you'd do it, so, but I just want you to know, like, the possibility was there.
Well, I got bullied into it, so there you go. You bullied the DM. Good job.
It's the only good way to play. If you can't bully your DM, why are you playing?
It's alright, I just punish you guys later. It's fair.
So a friend of mine bullies her DM, and she has got 4 horses. Seahorses, hippocampi. She's gonna have many more. Bullying the DM is the only way to play, I'm telling you.
Bribing the DM works better, though.
I don't have that kind of money.
I married the DM.
Yeah, you have your... Yeah.
And yet I do not have a whale snail house.
No, but you do have a...
You can bully him, but you can't bully me.
You do have a
A sword that's Indigo Montoya's, basically.
yes.
Inigo Montoya sword.
It does nothing else special, but
It
it
just
looks
looks
like
cool.
So you guys find the restaurant. It's a seafood restaurant. Caught from the local fish and things from the water.
I mean, read the room. That's important.
that. Oh look, there's a salmon. Just grab it. Cut it up.
Sushi.
They have sushi. They also have cooked fish. They have a number of different things. So you guys are able to have a delicious lunch.
Like the lobster sort of thing.
Oh.
You can pick your lobster. You just look out the waterfall.
They do
your
have
fish.
it. It is made from like a hollowed out section of the cave wall or like the cliff wall behind the waterfall. So they have like an awning that drapes down over the front, and the waterfall cascades to the side.
Salmon are diligently trying to go up the waterfall to spawn. And you're just like, ha not today, you horny.
I see where you're going with that. I appreciate the restraint, but also enjoy this anime.
But I was saying it's like pick your own lobster. It's like pick your own fish. Like just that one and grab it. Smack it on the table.
You just start going into it.
No, beef pad thai, it's fine.
That's fine. So no, that does not happen.
Well, I'm an otter kid. I could just eat it raw.
I mean, it's fish anyway, but that does not happen.
Alright,
But you do have a
we have our
wonderful set of
conspicuous
seating.
medieval Thai food lunch.
You have your seating, and then you can see like through the waterfall, and it's beautiful, and the sound's great. And there's people playing music, and it's a wonderful experience.
And we all want to be there, guys,
It
right
costs-
now.
It costs you guys a gold piece to eat there,
Alright, I guess.
so
Oh yeah, we have to pay for food, damn.
yeah, you do. It's a thing.
We had to pay for the experience.
Ambiance.
And I mean, I'm fairly lenient on actually making you guys pay for that stuff. So
This is true, you're very lenient. Oh my god, what are you doing? Okay, I'm getting out of here. What I just do, I better not have.
Oh my gosh!
Oh no, it really did!
what did you do?
It got me straight into my, my GP counter.
Huh?
And so it added a whole bunch of numbers, and then I deleted it down and got out of it, hoping it wouldn't do anything, but it actually brought me down to 9 GP. That was a very expensive meal, because I had 900 before that.
Well, now you know you have. Do you have the general idea of what your number was?
Yeah, I
Okay.
put it right back.
I was gonna say if you don't remember what the number was, well, if you give me a rough estimate, just pick one. But
We're good, I got it.
yeah,
We're fine.
You guys had a delicious lunch with great atmosphere.
Really expensive Thai food, you guys. Almost cost me 900 GP, it was great.
So yeah, so that's a lunch. You have the rest of the day. Whatever you guys like to do. There's boats out on the lake that spreads out. There's the lower city. There's the upper city. There's shops. There's taverns.
In what stupid direction does Pip drag us for the afternoon because she feels like she's
No.
done enough growing
There
up?
is a little bit of a theater district. What?
Can I say what I want to say?
Yes, go ahead.
Pip wants to ask, like, a guard or a person who knows where things are, and ask if there's any good places to, like, do, like, jumping, like, do, like, little cliff jumping, or, like, going down,
You
like,
can jump off a cliff anytime you want.
no, like, safe.
Hey,
You know-
that's what you're thinking, Faye.
You know, or, like,
This-
rat, you know, like,
So,
or, like, getting on a raft and, like, whee, going down rapids or something.
well, we do have the waterfall park.
Water park!
Yes! Where is it? Take it to me now!
So we're
Medieval Six Flags!
So it's-
Medieval Six Flags!
because if you continue on the up the middle to you, and you head across. There's actually a pathway that heads along the cliff wall, under protection of the waterfall, and it leads out to kind of like a landing, where you can do cliff jumping. I think they have set up a little bit of what they call a slide that you can ride down. So.
Natural water.
I think perhaps we should pick a different beverage for the next stream.
Feeling it already there, buddy? That lemonade is really strong, with the sugar.
Yeah, sugar.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like grape soda.
It does kind of look like grape soda.
Kind of tastes like grape soda, to be honest.
Ew.
Yeah.
I would not like it.
No, but it's
because
got
I
the
don't
cherry
like
kick
grape
to it. So,
I
anyway.
don't like grape.
So, you guys want to go hit the waterfall park?
Yep.
Yes. So, should I roll to make sure that Pip gets there right?
Yeah, I need an investigation check because you guys head that way.
Okay.
For both of us or just her?
It's whoever wants to helm the direction. If you
Oh,
wanna,
she can do it.
You can give her advantage if you want.
Sure. Have an advantage. Have an advantage! Oh! My advantage is useless. No, 6. 6 was the better one. Oh, wait, you got -1. Oh, no.
5!
That's with advantage?
With advantage!
Oh,
She
shit.
rolled a 5 and then she rolled a 6. My giving her advantage did nothing.
Okay, so
We can not find the waterfall park today, my friends!
about 2 hours go by, and you eventually find your way to the entrance of the waterfall park. And it's starting to get dark.
And they're like, sorry, it's closed.
No, it's still open for now.
If they were like, I'm sorry, it's closed, it would remind me of so many things that's
This
happened in my
is
childhood.
medieval land. They don't have handrails on anything. They're not
Oh, yeah, you
closing
can
just
totally
because
just,
it's
like-
getting dark.
Yeah. So,
Oh, shut does not exist here.
not that you know of.
Doesn't. It's lore now. It's law.
Alright, so you guys make your way over to the waterfall park. It costs 2 silver per person to enter.
Done!
Damn it.
No, I have the silver right here, you don't need to.
Oh, you're gonna pay 3?
Yes. So,
Alright.
how many silver did you
2
say?
per person.
2 per person?
Yes.
Okay, so 6.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2 silver per person to get in.
Yes. I can write it here.
I don't get it.
It's a nautical-based safety organization called OSHAN.
I don't get
Like-
God damn it!
Love it. Yeah, he even explained it too.
I'm going home!
Thank you for your help. So you guys go in. They have jumping platforms. There is a couple slides that go down. They also have this really unique system where they have these little chairs that are on a rope pulley system. So you sit on it, and they're almost like chairlift style, and you can it brings you back up. Some people actually just jump off about halfway just because it's fun.
Pip does all the above.
So you guys go and you have a good time. There's a bunch of there's people of all ages there. There's even a little kind of pool where people are hanging out. They have the pool where you can jump into the base of the main
And
lake.
it just kind of spins you around slowly.
They have a wave pool and a lazy river. And, no, it's not that fancy, but it is a good aquatic fun. You find that a lot of the people that work there are actually Otterkin.
Friends! She pushes them in.
We're
They
gonna
push you
get,
back in later.
we're gonna get run out of this town.
No.
No, that's how Otterkins work. They think that everyone who's an Otterkin is family.
Weird.
Got it.
And also, the adults will go and hug, strange Otterkin kids.
As the foxing, I cannot relate.
Fair. There's Brittany.
Personal space, Shane! You live in New England, Shane! Personal space is the thing!
Nope, not anymore.
Disgusting.
Not in this house.
Disgusting! Even the dog doesn't agree.
Yeah, she does not agree.
So, yeah, you have a wonderful time. You can spend the rest of your day there. They do have some food if you want to eat.
There are not.
They have some, more festival food, but...
It's all otters. Nothing else.
There are no other things to do. I hate
This is
myself.
my day. I get to do what I
fall
want.
into the level of my surroundings and I hate myself.
Do it.
Having fun, playing in the water.
Yeah, it's a good time. What else would you guys like to do? It's getting late by the time you head out of the water park.
I want to go to bed.
Okay. So you guys want to head back to the Rusty Book?
Yep.
And I'm gonna ask if they have any frozen concoctions.
At the Rusty Book?
Virgin pina colada. That's all
No,
you get.
like ice cream.
Frozen concoctions. Kill me, please.
So, if you're going to keep an eye out for ice cream, I'd like you to make
We know.
a perception check.
No, that, not you.
Can you perceive the ice cream?
Can I perceive it? I don't
I'm
know.
not giving her advantage this time. I'm just going to bed. I don't care.
Wait, I had to try to perceive?
Yes, perception, please. Keep your eye open for a place that sells ice cream.
You get advantage anyway for whatever reason.
No.
It
If
says
you want to give her
advantage
the
on
help
perception. No, it says she has
no.
advantage.
It's if I'm in the water.
Yeah, other kids have a special ability that they get advantage on investigation and
Never
protection
mind.
in the water. So,
6.
unfortunately, you do not find an ice cream place on the way back.
So I just keep on
How's
saying
that?
ice cream.
So.
Ice
But
cream.
it is, you do,
Ice
as you guys, this is about the latest you guys have headed back to the inn. You find that it is a little bit more,
Sorry, I didn't mean for a tit punch. I meant to just put a hand over your mouth.
oh there, Brittany, she's my wife, hello.
I said I didn't mean for a tit punch. Damn, like you can tit punch your own wife if you really want, I guess.
I just saw that. I'm like, oh wait, never mind. I had to protect myself.
It's not that I'm slow and I don't get puns. It's that I don't like puns, and that one took me a little while, and I'm still mad.
I am the one who's slow to get jokes.
But she likes them. Damn it.
Sometimes, not always.
So you guys, as you're making your way, it's about the latest you've ever started heading back to the Rusty Book. As you do, you see there is a decent nightlife. There are some colored lights that make their way out. There's people around. There's music coming from multiple taverns and inns. There's a lively bunch of people that kind of go out and do things. So
Disgusting.
you see that the Waterfall Park actually does stay open late, and they have like these fancy mage lights that appear underneath the water sections, which make it all glow.
We already left the water park. Remember, you were looking for an ice cream place, so you left the water park, and we're going home.
Yeah.
Good night.
We should go again when it's night.
We can go tomorrow. We've got like a week.
Every night.
All right, well you guys make your way back to the inn. You find yourself some food and a comfortable night's rest. Although you do see like there's when you're in the inn there you do hear some people start to whispers of more about Haydale, and people are starting to get a little worried, not knowing what's going on.
Do.
You know, people are starting to get a little darker than normal.
Hey. We should come up with something to spread around so people will be happy.
Absolutely not.
Like, what about this guy?
Not even a little bit. I refuse to assist your misinformation campaign. Go to bed.
Whisper campaigns.
She was gonna try to do something like try to convince people that there's kind of like a Santa Claus sort of guy.
Please don't talk to me about Santa Claus. I work in a daycare. I've been through enough.
Been through enough trauma.
They keep talking about Santa. It's July.
Literally
July,
opposite-
Shane.
The opposite time. Alright, so you guys have a decent night's rest. And you awake on a new day. It's a little cloudier this day. Not bright and shiny, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna rain yet. A fresh day of your own. Is there anything particular you guys would like to do?
We've been shopping. We've still got another week before we get our stuff, and at least another day before the council.
Yes.
Do
So,
you want
I
to
mean,
see
we
if we
don't
maybe
have to.
can watch a play like that really bad one we saw?
So, I mean, we don't have to
Make Shane come
necessarily,
up with
like.
something off the top of his head.
I come up with all sorts of weird shit. And I mean,
Kind of like those Ember Island players.
No,
The
Fire Island.
Fire
Island, sorry.
Or is it
Last
Fire Peninsula?
Wind mover.
Yeah. A good time. But you guys can. You
We'll
guys.
end up watching William and Theodore's pretty keen time of it.
I would have thought of that. That's amazing. That's not one of the first things my mind would have went to.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Wonderful. We're taking you to go see that movie now. You have no choice.
We already have seen that movie.
No, we're gonna go see
There's
the
a
third
sequel
one.
and a.
There's a third
Coming out soon.
one. Okay, that's valid.
We
I heard
haven't
about
even
that.
seen
I
it.
heard.
We
Okay,
haven't
yeah.
even seen the sequel.
Here's the second one.
I'm sure they're not related, so it's gonna be fine.
With the movies?
Yeah.
Still got the same people in it.
I know, but still,
got-
I'm
it's-
sure you don't need to watch one to understand the other, or not understand the other, as the case may be.
Supposed to be really good. I'm excited.
Okay.
You're forced to go now.
Okay.
You made the joke, so
Damn it.
we're dragging you.
No. It
So
needs to
for
be
this-
about like this dragon guy.
Right.
That it's like
That doesn't narrow.
topless.
Ah! Yep, I got you.
So you guys.
And
yeah.
Pipper enthralled to death. Like, come on, guys. Let's move on.
No, Faye and Daff are enthralled, and Pip is like, I don't get it.
Fair. So you guys have options. We could fast forward through this next day and a half or so to the War Council. If you guys want to, it kind of explains things you might be interested in doing. Or we can roleplay it out. It's up to you guys.
I think we can fast forward. I mean,
We can fast forward. The only thing she really wants to do is go to the water park every night, so we can just sort of like.
like that
Yeah.
sort of thing, or like let's try to find a play and have Shane like bullshit stuff on the top.
I mean, I could be asked to play like that.
I just gave us another one.
Sure. One of the nights that we fast forward through, we go to a play. What's our play about, Shane?
So it's about these two young men.
It can't be William and Theodore's Pretty Keen Time of it, Shane. I
Why
already
not?
made the joke. You gotta pick a new one.
Oh,
And you can't do mine either. You have to come up with one all by yourself. Oh, I know a good one you could do.
no, I have a wonderful one. So I already got it off the top of my head. So you go.
If
and
it's
basically-
shirtless check crow, guys, I'm not doing it.
That's not a thing in this world, so it'd be red pandas. So no, you go to a play, and the play is about this young man, this boy basically, who's found at a young age. He's preparing to enter a race, and then this great master of a fighting art finds him, informing him that he might have a great destiny. The boy goes on to barely win the race through many challenges, as he is then taken away from his hometown and his mother to travel to a distant city where he is trained in the ancient arts by his newfound.
Oh, now I get it. You're doing the remake, not
All
the
I'm coming
original.
up with is the Karate Kid and Cars.
You'll get it here in a minute.
I'm like, is that the new Karate Kid?
so-
Because I don't like.
As he continues to grow and learn, having many an adventure, the realm is thrust into war. Between the
If this is anime stuff, I want you to stop right
it's
now.
not.
Okay.
The realm is thrust into war, where you have the Empire versus these.
Oh my God, Shane!
I was waiting to see how long it would take you.
Why the prequel, Shane? What the hell?
That was the first thing that came to my mind.
Oh my God!
I think you stopped my heart for a second.
It's fine. They'll just give you a few more years to live.
Yes, the prequels. The war, the realm is thrust into war. The young boy eventually gets corrupted by a leader of the realm,
Oh my God.
who turns out to not be the best of person. So as he gets under his wing, eventually he has a battle with his once master, and he's gravely injured. And through magic, he is saved, and then goes on to be this despicable ruler. And then there's a part 2 and 3 to the play.
Oh my God.
Are you okay now? I like how Empire was the trigger word. Like, I get it. Told you I could bullshit something pretty quickly. You thought it was legit something, too.
I thought it was Karate Kid.
I thought it was Karate Kid or Cars. Like, I didn't.
Young boy, master
Oh
of a
my
race.
God.
But then, originally, I was hoping that we're gonna do that Jackie Chan movie where
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping that he was gonna do that Jackie Chan movie that we watched.
Recently.
Shane's last movie.
The train one or the other one?
No, the one
The
we watched
one that,
recently.
like,
The naked one. Got it.
kids of Pip, and, like, I can just picture Faye, like,
Naked Jackie Chan. The accidental spy. You're welcome.
Yeah, fair.
yeah.
But like youngish Jackie Chan. It's great.
Wow. So, yeah, there you go. There's your play.
I think I've recovered most of
There's a part 2 and 3 that are playing the
I
rest
don't
of the
want
week.
to know, Shane! Oh
But
my
then
God.
there's a better one where everyone's just stuck on this one ship. And then they will leave their ship to find this new crazy world.
So I had to come up with one that you guys might get.
Oh.
And, there was more obscure ones that came to mind instantly, but I was like, I don't know if they'll get that.
No, Shane, you need to do like Star Trek.
Star Trek? You can do Star
Basically
Trek
one, like the other place that are like fighting against that one for
Well, actually,
popularity.
the other one that came to mind was Firefly, but it'll be an awesome like play,
Sure.
If somebody dies right in the middle so they can't finish it.
pretty much. Literally on stage dies. It launches into a
No.
mystery.
No, the city is besieged in the middle of the play.
Yes.
Now we know what to do on the 6th day.
Good.
Oh my
Alright,
gosh.
so then you fast forward to your day, and it's now the second day. You want to fast forward back to the council meeting?
Does any of the important happen? Is there going to be any like choices for us to make?
I feel like we should probably roleplay through the council. The
Okay.
meeting.
Yeah.
So.
Then there's no reason to really go fast forward through it.
Well, I mean, yes, we should roleplay it, but it's all going to be unfortunate because I'm going to be talking to myself a little bit. But we'll go through it. We'll go through it.
We'll go through it.
So,
I'm sure Pip will have something to add, whatever it is that happens.
so you guys,
Politics.
eventually
Bah,
make it through. You have your days of fun. You see your play. You have mixed feelings. You feel like part 2 is probably going to be way better. Not
And
sure
it
about part
isn't.
3. So you guys.
Part 4 to 6 is good though.
No. It's
2 and 3 is the originals and then the sequels.
Oh.
That's why we're going through the 3 parts. But we're not going through the 3 parts. We
I'm
figured
sure
out the
I
reference
can
and we're done.
describe the rest.
We're done now, Shane!
I have 2 Star Wars
Done!
tattoos.
Done,
I
Shane.
know them all.
2 of them?
Yes.
I don't want to know.
Yep.
If I haven't already
No,
seen them, then I
it's
don't
not
wanna
in
know.
a weird place.
If I haven't already seen them, they must be.
It's a tramp stamp.
I knew it. I
kidding.
knew it. Shane's got a
Shoulder.
tramp stamp.
I have one here.
Shane's
and
a
I have
tramp
one down
all the way up.
That's why I married him, guys.
It's that trampiness. Like,
Trampiness.
guys, keep yourselves available.
Okay, so you guys fast forward to the war council. This has been like all over the place.
I knew about that.
So you eventually make your way to the starting library on the second day. You are led to the conference room. As you head in, Fremel greets you at the doors and she says, "Oh, it's good that you're finally here. We will have much to talk about."
Mm-hmm. Words, probably.
Yep.
Politics, probably.
So,
They're there.
as you guys...
I don't like politics.
They're there.
They're for boring
And
people.
we're not talking politics. We're trying to come up with a battle plan for this.
Oh, battle plan. Okay, I'm okay with battle plans.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys walk in and you see 3 other people who are sitting around.
Hurt.
Your elbow okay?
You see 2 other people sitting there. Actually, it's 4.
Luckily, it's
You
just
see a foxing that's dressed in like a sharp green looking uniform, with a mousekin to his backside, like off back to his right, sitting behind the
Sewn
table.
to his ass. What's going on?
You also see a hedgehog who is over there with another
King of
mousing.
the hedgehogs.
Another mousing, and he's dressed in more like kind of like blue, very light leather garb, with all sorts of like weird rings and hooks. You recognize it to be similar to what you saw Ring Riders wearing, and then you're not
Wing
familiar.
Riders.
The Wing Riders, yes.
Ring
you asked
Riders
them-
makes me think of like the Ring Rings.
yeah. I'm like, please no. I love Lord of the Rings, but that'd be totally scary.
and then you see the
I wouldn't be friends with them.
Aren't they supposed to get scary? Like, just keep watching. Just keep watching. It'll get scary. I promise.
as you enter, Fremel gestures to the two men that are sitting at the table, and then their aides. She says, "Let me introduce. We have Zinnik, who is the head of the Oak Guard, and
Hi.
over here we have Adnorin, who is the captain of the Ring Riders in this sector."
Greetings.
There.
I said hi to the other one, so I had to be flamboyant for the other one.
Oh,
So then they'll second guess, so they won't know what to expect.
trust me, they won't.
So
Yeah.
she gestures.
They won't.
She says, "These 3 are the adventurers that happen to bring back some of the information." This is very pertinent. This is Pip.
I
Brasharat.
Brasharat,
This is
adventurer, important person.
12-year-old.
Yeah, and I'm 12.
She also says this is Faye.
Faye.
Petticoat.
Of the Maple Alchemists. And
Petticoat.
here, this is Daffodil.
He doesn't get a last name.
The wise.
There's Daff of Dill. No.
How dare!
Daffodil the wise.
Daffodil's uncle.
He's
French
Daffodil
Daffodil.
of Zayla.
Okay. Phelan.
Okay. So, she gestures for you both to sit. As you make your way over to the table,
Sit.
and, there is some tea on the table, some small refreshments. She says, "Woo, I'm feeling we'll be here for a while. There's
Refreshing.
lots to talk about." So she says, we'll do a brief recap. So, the information that was brought forth and put together as such, there was an attack made on Haven, one of which destroyed the city and caused its people to retreat here for safety. This attack was believed to be made by the Fae, for whatever reason we are not sure. Quite the mass or the amount of Fae that caused this tragedy we are unsure of until recently. These three had headed into what they found as a cave where we had sent some researchers that were researching some anomalies, only to discover that it was a crossing to the Feywild. Upon finding some of the creatures that were there, they were able to destroy said crossing. Knowing this, upon a previous returning there, they then noticed with your wing riders, and she gestures toward the hedgehog, Adoran, and she says, they discovered a host that was heading in that direction. We believe that the host, upon finding their connection cut off, will potentially make their way here, which will be not good. So we have called this council to determine what we need to do to potentially prepare the city for a siege. Now, as I understand, the Wing Riders have been patrolling, but we will need some ideas to make sure that our city is not razed like Haven was. And that, we're going to go ahead and leave off for tonight, because that's good stuff. Going through, we've had a lot of talking tonight, so that's going to give us a little bit of a break.
Right.
So,
We have a whole week to think about what we're gonna do. Write down notes and
Or procrastinate and not think about it till next Monday.
then be like, oh
which
shit.
is probably what's going to happen.
Hey!
Yeah, we're gonna be like, shit, what are we gonna do?
Today,
Daff, what do you want us to do?
Daffodil, what's the plan?
Oh!
We might start giving you some of the money if you come up with a plan.
Oh, I don't need money, I just need your friendship.
Disgusting.
So, anyway, I know
She's
tonight
not
was a
that
little bit
kind of
more
friend.
scatterbrained. It was a little bit all over the place, not quite as adventure-y, but we want to thank you guys so much for watching, even though it's a little bit shorter tonight. We'll get back to it next week with the War Council and heading in to see what's going to happen if the Fae actually do attack or not. So, the army of the Fae. So, like always, we hope you guys stay safe out there in these crazy times. Thank you so much for joining us and watching. You guys are amazing. We love having you here.
Stay alive. Take your vitamins.
We enjoy your comments very, very much. I
Drink
enjoy
more
them.
water.
Yeah, that's right. Good practical advice.
Yeah.
So, good about
Especially
that.
you. Drink more water. You're not hydrated, I promise you.
I'm not. I know I'm not. And I won't drink more water. I'm really bad about it.
You're ruining my cred in front of the people.
The people.
I'm really bad about it. I know this about me.
So,
I've been
anyway,
trying to be better.
stay safe out there. We'll see you guys next week, Monday night at 6:30. Tell your friends. We hope to see you here. So, good night, guys.
Bye!